So one big black box serial killer frame fix assassination in Norfolk, UK. Sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, forged in hell. Not even Harry Houdini could escape from. And all to cover up a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, and certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And as I was just saying in my other video, Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, Ipswich, 22 miles from here, has just been given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall, a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl, a 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch, dating back to 1999. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless that's a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine. September blue murder, certainly not mine. No red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. Black Panther, ritual, serial killer here. And as always, not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. That one had bluff on it because there's a big monster con, monster bluff, and no nut in a Hitchin beach hut 7 miles from Sandringham, North Norfolk coast. No Sandringham stock and strangler, serial killer here. Again, a very good film, the ABC Murder, someone's got 17 on it, where there is a murder in a beach hut by the man who was set up as the stock and strangler serial killer. That's not him at all, that's his aristocracy boss who was committing the murders. So Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, Boys in Blue, and that one's got 23 on it. So Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons, their high royal blue crime. New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Hence why they will pay to make you disappear. Can see Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. And Keir Starmer did cover up the murder on the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields. He was head of Crown prosecution, made that one disappear. Again, how do I know? Little birdie told me so. The word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. And there has been a silver Ford Focus doing the rounds in this recently. And a very good film, Jim Carrey, number 23. And a very good crime drama, The Suspect, but certainly no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde. Number 21 or number 23. Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard, terrorist, issuer. No Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike. Not a mountain bike, fully on camera, Norwich Sea Centre, Norwich Cathedral, Macehold Heath, overlooking Norwich, where I was parked between 2 cameras outside the cafe. So like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big weak know-alls, snobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear before they come for me. And as always, how do I know? Little birdie told me so. The word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. So one big monster switch, their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. And when you do put the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice, peaceful protest of innocence, online for the world to see free, they then have your social media accounts burned down for exposing the truth. certainly will make you an enemy of the crown, enemy of the state, so they will want you boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. No one's got 21 on it. Again, a very good crime drama, The Suspect. It's all about a doctor psychiatrist who's set up for a murder he didn't commit. And he has to go on the run and try and figure out who's setting him up for the murder, who really committed the murder. And in the crime drama also, The Suspect, there's a lad, number 21. It's very special to him, as his dad drove a number 21 bus who was falsely set up as a paedophile. His dad then committed suicide and blew himself up. So him and his brother, who was a plumber, they took revenge on everyone who had played a part in their dad's demise. But no body parts or explosives in the Dismason Council. White Lodge, Rackham's Bathroom, Adam Scolden, Peacock Plumbing. Again, no Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard, terrorist issue, I really don't think so. No one's got number 10 on it. So, Nazis, plenty of knobs and Nazis. And they certainly will pay to make you disappear or to cover up high crimes. Royal Blue Murder, and certainly not mine. Again, cruise on my frame fixed tail in Dis Norwich, Southwold, North Norfolk coast, Derbyshire and the Lake District. And I did speak to the police in every location who only turned a blind eye. Government sanctioned cruise, licence to kill, make a problem disappear. Dismason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob. And the police at Windermere said, Johnny, this is really strange. We've never known this. They had my driver's licence, which they knew was genuine, and they couldn't get my details up. They said, it's like you've been erased, Johnny, or people in high places want you permanently erased, all to cover up high crimes, Royal Blue Murder. Certainly not mine. So no Beast of Punjab, Bradford, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist issue, I really don't think so. So all in the bag in Dis Norfolk, UK, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death rates. So again, Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host, Plainclothes Lover, Not True Detective, Dismason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, and that's a big one, that's got LA 17 on it. Can See the Sun in LA, USA, Hotel California. 17-year-old girl, Royal Sandringham Estate Killing Fields, New Year's Day find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. And interestingly, in the past, there was a red Porsche in Morrison's car park that also just had the number plate LA 17, so done a video about that one. And when I uploaded it to YouTube, my 3 biggest YouTube channels got burned down in 24 hours. That had no strikes for uploading one video of a red Porsche with LA 17 on the number plate. Again, you can see the sun in LA, USA, Hotel California, Prince of Darkness, ET Hybrid Host, Red Dragon. He does have 12 spare vacant rooms, 16 psycho bathrooms, with his vampire mummy queen, Queen of the Damned. Certainly will suck the life out of everyone. And again, a 17-year-old girl, Royal Sandringham Estate Killing Fields. New Year's Day find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. So no red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No Black Panther, Ritual, Serial Killer here, Africa, Dis Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, certainly not mine. No Norfolk Jack the Kipper, Sandringham serial killer. Black Wizard, terrorist, this shooter. No Blitz Limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer here. And as always, how do I know? Little birdie told me so. The word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. So their High Royal Blue crime, New Year's Day find, September Blue murder. Certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So one big warring dish you can certainly take, a very big hit, and that one's got bluff on it because that is a big monster bluff. No Roy Wyan, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, certainly wasn't me. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. Plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. No hosts for the beast here. And one big assassin in this, riding round in a black Ford Focus. You can see Paul and Sarah, this waterfront him. This Saracen's Head, this greyhound. Everyone's drunk from that poison, Charles. There's plenty of people who want my frame fixed head. But again, all to cover up high crimes, Royal Blue murder. Certainly not mine, frames and fixes switches. Monster lies, bogus diagnosis. And again, certainly not mine. So a 4-man crew in this and a big silver Mercedes-Benz estate car. Did see him coming, so I was prepared. That one's got number 10 on it. Certainly did get me boxed in. Looked like they were licensed to kill and make a problem disappear. This SS police had seen all the death threats on my phone, also listened to the voicemail messages, and I did get a video of the incident also, so my social media accounts were all burned down. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, not just the video. My Facebook account, my YouTube channel, my TikTok account, my Instagram account, and that one's got dye on it. So they can make a princess disappear. They can certainly make a nobody like me disappear, boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. All to cover up high crimes, Royal Blue murder. Certainly not mine. And that's all they really do have in this Norfolk, UK, is sip 0 silch nil. Whole lot of nothing. One big monster con, one big monster bluff. And certainly no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist as always. I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike, all rolled into the black shroud of Sandringham just to set me up further. That one's got gaff on it. One a big monster gaff, one big epic fail. And there was a woman who took a very big hit right in the centre of this. Fatally killed with a Royal Mail post office lorry. And another elderly lady in the same location right in the centre of this, killed with a Crown Mill lorry. So you can certainly take a very big hit from the Royal Crown. And a very deadly serial killer virus in this Norfolk, UK, all delivered by this post office. Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mare, they are the big super spreader carriers. Certainly have infected everyone, apart from me. So like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big weak know-alls, snobs, dickheads, sags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear before they come for me. Norfolk Cubus, Coppers, Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. So no Black Panther, ritual, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. All in the bag in Dis, Norfolk, UK. And it is interesting what always comes along that fits right into the story. You do get help from above. Yahweh, our Heavenly Father, the Lord Jesus Christ Joshua, certainly have saved me, given me the insights, the understanding and the revelations, all online for the world to see free, hence why they keep burning down my social media accounts. And there has been a silver Ford Focus during the rains in Dis recently. Haven't seen it in more recent times. 7 2s on that one. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses forged in hell. They want everyone to believe are true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. More bogus diagnosis than on Jack the Ripper, who they've now identified apparently using new DNA technology. But no Norfolk Jack the Kipper, the Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, Yeshua. And again, we did have some more rain last night. It was raining when I first came out. And it was raining out here before, pouring down with rain, so I did do a video on the rains list that anyone can Google or look up on YouTube. It's a very interesting listen. And it is disclosed in the rains list how they wear claws to claw their victims, human hunting pies. Again, that one's got gaff on it. One big monster gaff, epic fail, 2 7s on that one. But when I uploaded it to TikTok, I got my 28th TikTok account burned down, again for exposing the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts. And that is compiled by a top psychiatrist, and that is a very interesting listen. The rains list. And over 70 million views on TikTok. 29 TikTok accounts burned down for exposing the truth. High crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. And a precision engineered black box serial killer frame fix assassination. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. Forged in hell, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. And as always, how do I know? Little birdie told me so. The word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. So a 4-man crew in this and a big silver Mercedes-Benz estate car. Did see him coming, so I was prepared. Certainly did get me boxed in. Looked like they were licensed to kill and make a problem disappear. All to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. Again, did get a video of the situation, so my social media accounts were all burnt down. 7 Facebook accounts also burned down since the latest release of the Epstein files. Facebook complicit in high crimes, covering up high crimes. And Facebook is in hot water at the moment, facing massive lawsuits. And again, the goons on big tech social media, that's all we've seen for several years now, banning blocking the truth. Everyone's freedom of speech and expression. Number 10 on that one, but no Black Panther, ritual, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. So, not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields. Dis, Scotland Road assassins, no sombre, autonomy of a crime. No woolly hat, purple guy, serial killer here. Dis, Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob. Dis, Scotland Road assassins. No Roy White and White Van Man, Christian V. Sandringham serial killer. Certainly wasn't me. Some people are having a light bulb moment. The light is going on. So, and that's a ghost from the past. That's Mrs. Spencer there. You could have seen Inspector Spencer in the past. Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire. No longer with us, God rest his soul. Two blatant lies from a police inspector. Far bigger than Plebgate, and I do have the evidence, do have the proof. So no mad monster, serial killer here. Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saks Goburn Gopher, Windsor SS. One big cover up, their high royal blue crime. New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. So you can see Simon Bailey don't cry and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. Excuse me. So no bark and mad, black killer dog wolf, no wolf man, dog man. Norfolk Wolf Creek, Son of Sam. Sandringham serial killer here, really don't think so, that one's got lock on. So they all want me boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. Again, they will pay to make you disappear, and that one's got mock on it. So never a bad thing to mock the opposition, as always, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. Dismiss and cancel, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob, and all their cronies, spies and informers, pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. So Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragon, his high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. As always, that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. So, certainly is the one. And again, certainly no mad monster, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. One big monster con, one big monster bluff, one very big porcupine serial killer lie in Dis, Norfolk, UK. So Rich Boys Loft Pie, Human Hunt and Pie. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder. Certainly not mine. Again, I did have a car out here last night. It was dark. I was in the kitchen washing up. Just had one little light on in the kitchen, which is over the cooker, so I could see out all right. And there was a car parked out here, giving me the big look. And there's a bit of a speed ramp there, so it lifts it up. And so we're having a good eyeball at each other, but certainly having a good look around. So they certainly will pay to make you disappear. All to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine, and no sombre, autonomy of a crime. No woolly hat, purple guy. No beast of Punjab, Bradford. Serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. 17 on that one. No red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands. Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley. Fred West, so again they will pay to make you disappear, number 10 on that one. Simon Bailey don't cry and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. Dismiss and cancel, White Lodge, the local mafia, it's the local mob, and 22 Freemasons in France have recently been on trial for murder and assassinations, run and hit squads. No different to what is going on in Dis, past and present. And Purple Guy was the serial killer in the Freddy Fazbear's cartoon series. But this is not a cartoon or a comic. That is real life, high crimes, royal blue murder, frames and fixtures switches, monster lies, bogus diagnosis, and certainly not mine. So they all nicely used and set me up, framed and fixed me, used me as the spare and the fall guy. Scapegoat, all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day find, September blue murder, and certainly not mine. Anyhow, God bless, take care, have a good day.